So today I thought I'd do another video because, as you can see, I'm up and at 'em. Sorta. Yeah, I'm a lot better today. That's the funny thing about my particular thing, and a lot of people with chronic illness, I guess, is that you have days where you feel kind of really affected and other days where you're sort of okay. I'm fortunate enough to be someone who does have periods where I am up and at 'em, and I can get things done and that kind of stuff. I think the thing I wanted to really address today, it's really been on my mind, so I thought I'd just put it out there, is this the whole thing with chronic illness and work. A comment that I've had a number of times, and from people who care about me, I guess they're trying to be supportive and optimistic and, make me feel good about my situation. They say, oh gee, it must be lovely to not be able to work. I mean, they don't say not able, they say to not have to go to work. That's what they say. Yeah, well, I guess that sums it up pretty much what I just said. It's quite a different thing, choosing not to go to work to feeling unable to go to work. My particular financial situation isn't like, I'm not sort of a middle class person with loads of money behind me that can really afford to not work. So for me personally, it's actually very stressful, and it's probably the number one thing that really stresses me out, is that it's a very helpless feeling. And I'm one of the lucky ones, like I'm in the process of building up my own business, and as long as I follow my own rhythms and I'm allowed to do that, I think I should be able to earn money. I should be able to work. I know a lot of people with chronic illness can't even do that, so I'm very lucky. But yeah, I mean, if I was asked to do the 9 to 5 thing again, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I remember when I was working, I nearly killed myself in my car, not deliberately of course, but just from sheer exhaustion. I nearly ran into a traffic island, and that was when I realised that it wasn't sustainable, and the lead up to that point. This is not to play my own violin, this is just to explain what it's like for people who are unwell and expected to work on top of that. I was coming home, I'm a mother, and instead of spending time with my son, I would get home and I would have literally nothing left, and I just would, I'd put my bags down, I'd walk straight to the bed and I'd lie down and I'd go to sleep. And the quality of my relationship with my son really suffered, and I wasn't prepared to do that. So, it's been incredibly difficult, basically. My choice to leave work wasn't an easy one at all. Financially it is very stressful. And, we live in a very ableist sort of society that doesn't understand that, there are people out there like me who, let me see how I want to put this, who, it's not that they don't want to work, it's that they don't feel well enough to work. And, all of this stuff that Tony Abbott's doing with trying to tighten up the pensions and all of that kind of stuff, I know it's going to affect people like me, because we don't look like, I don't have I'm not in a wheelchair, I'm not blind, I don't have an obvious disability. It's sort of my word against the man's, basically, and, that's a battle that I'm going to have to somehow find the energy to fight. But I'm actually really hopeful that the business that I'm setting up will enable me to be of independent means. I absolutely detest not have